Good day, everybody, and welcome back to another Manhood Mondays. My name is Brother Warren, and I'm coming to you from the land of peace, which stands to please educate all children equally. Episode number 55. Hey, and today is a great day. It's a great day where we celebrate a man who needs no introduction. But before I get there, let's talk about purpose over paper. Now, in this particular case, we're going to have two different messages of purpose over paper. So shout out to all the money makers out there, everyone who makes money, who hustles hard and makes their money. That's what they have to do to survive and live and so on and so forth. Not hating on that whatsoever. That's their purpose, to make that paper. However, there's also a group of people out there that have a purpose. Their focus is purpose. Purpose for the people, elevating humanity, making sure that all people get what they need to get. Now, both things can exist at the same time. You can make money, you can make your paper while also executing that purpose. I've always believed in the person needs to have a purpose. I'm more of a purpose person. And then the money comes. Money comes just naturally. So not hating on people that just chase that money. But for me, I like to have a purpose. And my purpose is kind of what I'm doing right now, educating the masses, especially the babies. That's the purpose of me and the purpose of this and what I'll do, again, as I've said before, until I close my eyes. So purpose over paper. But got to make paper to live. Now, today, Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King. We celebrate his birthday, although his birthday was actually January 15th. I'm going to play a speech, his last speech. And in that, you see where his purpose is, right? And he talks about a piece of paper at the same time. So let me get right to it.
All we say to America is be true to what you said on paper. If I lived in China or even Russia or any totalitarian country, maybe I could understand some of these illegal injunctions. Maybe I could understand the denial of certain basic First Amendment privileges because they haven't committed themselves to that over there. But somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest far right. So just as I say we aren't going to let any dogs or water hoses turn us around, we aren't going to let any injunction turn us around. Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now because I've been to the mountaintop. I don't mind. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
very next day, Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King was murdered as he sought to help people in
This
Memphis
is a CBS
get their paper
News
right.
special report.
Sanitation workers.
Dan Rather reporting for CBS News from New York. The Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. was shot to death by an assassin late today.
Purpose and paper. Purpose and paper can definitely align together. And that brother sacrificed his life, for the people. Sacrificed his life for the people. And wanted to ensure, in that particular instance, that people was going to get their paper. And then also speaking about the paper that governs this land, right? And how, there's a lot of inconsistencies there 50 years ago, before 50 years ago, and still to this day. So people, please have a purpose that elevates the people. You can make paper, not just chase the paper. That's my humble opinion. Also, shout out those individuals that are supporting Youth Leadership Conference. Registration is now closed, as you see down the bottom. It's closed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully next year we'll be expanded a little bit more, get some more sponsorships, and make it happen. I'm looking forward to a great conference in 2 weeks now. 2 weeks. Yeah, so thank you to all that are supporting it. Thank you to all the young men and their parents. They registered them. Looking for a great time, and building and learning and getting them ready for the future. Shout out to my favorite group. That's why I'm out of town now. Tore it up. Tore it up. Public Enemy. And they made this song years ago, if you remember, about Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King when they wouldn't allow the holiday to be celebrated in Arizona. So all types of things out here, man. But definitely, I love you all. Make sure you have a purpose. Get your paper, right? Get your paper, but make sure you have a purpose. Don't chase the paper, chase the purpose. Paper will come, especially when that purpose is tied towards elevating the people. My name is Brother Warren, coming to you from the land of peace. We stand for please to educate all children equally. Till the next time, be blessed. Peace.